Heck yeah, I just got home from work. I love Digimon, okay? It's awesome. One of my favorite things. I'm so glad to do it. I don't know who the masked maids are, but let's wear the shirt. Heck yeah. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do. You know, when I finished the game yesterday, I remembered Zaxxon Forum. I knew I would remember. And our bulletin board is getting full. Zaxxon. So you get to live in the Zaxxon Forum now? I thought you all made up and everyone agreed you were awesome. Hey, you're back. See, Omnimon, Rosh is here. I apologize for the convenience, but we needed to talk face to face. Yeah, it's surprising, I know. You totally grew up. Kinda miss Agumon and Gabumon, but look how freaking cool he is! She's so excited about everything. She's so happy. So yeah, Omnimon has remembered what he forgot. The reason he came to this world. Okay then, Omnimon, go right ahead. Thank you, Nokia. Now then, heed my words. I came here to save the world we Digimon live in. The digital world, from destruction. The digital world is falling prey to the fury of the Eaters. There are Eaters on your world too? Yes, the digital world is an optimal feeding ground for the Eaters, who consume data. Even as I speak, they are infesting our world, eating away at it. I am a member of the Royal Knights, one of the ultimate Digimon guardians of the digital world. I think you mean Mega Digimon Guardian. We Royal Knights serve King Drasil. King Drasil is the very order that exists to control the digital world. When King Drasil detected the Eaters, he monitored them, and soon after deemed them to be errors that constituted a threat. Following his commands, the Royal Knights began to search for where they came from in the hopes of completely annihilating them. We then determined the origin of the threat. It was in an adjacent world, in a certain cyberspace that had just been born in your own world. A cyberspace in our world? Do you mean... Yes, Eden. This network completely digitizes human consciousness to express it in cyberspace. In the first system, Eden's avatars, human mental data itself was what caused the Eaters to appear. Even more so than your real world, human desire and spite, passion and rage were completely unchecked in the digital world you call Eden. Eaters were born from that unique set of emotional data. It can't be... Of course, there were Royal Knights who objected to such a hasty decision, myself included. However, there were many who agreed that this conclusion was correct, that the blame for all this lay with humanity. They now seek to destroy the human world. When you say the human world, what are you talking about? Nakano, Japan? You can't mean... I do. Even if we were to eliminate the Eaters from our world, so long as their source, humanity, still exists, they will only reappear. Digimon are planning on destroying all humans? In the city you call Tokyo, Digimon are already appearing in your physical space, are they not? The digital shift, what we call a dimensional wall, separates the world of the humans from our digital world. However, by creating a large enough hole in this wall to serve as a sort of door, the two worlds can be joined. their properties intermingling. As a result, Digimon can pass back and forth between our worlds. The increasing strength of the digital wave phenomenon in Tokyo is caused by ongoing attempts to open a massive portal into your world. That is the Paradise Lost plan. So Kishibe, who is implementing the plan, is either acting in concert with the Royal Knights, or it is highly probable she is under mind control. So there are other Royal Knights beside you? The two worlds are not completely separated. There are several small dimensional cracks in the wall. I was able to pass through by adopting the smaller data forms of Agumon and Gabumon. Losing a portion of my memories was an unforeseen complication. I would not be surprised if there were other Digimon who came through the same way. I see. I will do all I can to prevent their invasion of the human world. It is... This is very similar to the plot of at the end of Yu Yu Hakusho, except where demons couldn't get through a barrier, and there was a demon world. It is neither right nor justifiable to destroy another world in an attempt to save your own. I cannot abide such a destructive solution. You're right, and I feel the same way. Humans and Digimon ought to become better friends, not the other way around. There is something I need your help with, though. This is a riddle that even a Royal Knight such as myself can not solve. Please, help me uncover the truth of this situation so that we may resolve it. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Verification took longer than I expected, but there's a reason for that. A number of interesting things have come to light. Return to the agency. We need to plan our counterattack as soon as possible. We're coming too. We have to tell her the news. Sorry for the delay. Okay, Kyoko, let's start the strategy meeting. There's still one important person who is not here yet. An important person? Who besides me? What? You can't mean... I came because I heard there was going to be a strategy meeting to talk about how to get rid of Kishibe, but I see our wild one is here too. You're one to talk, always making things more complicated just because you think you're some kind of legend, you emotionally stunted jerkface! You've always been like this. You up and disappear by yourself at under zero. You're no good at fighting as part of a team. Leave us alone! Sorry, but this strategy depends on all of you. I need our wild one and our legendary yet stunted boy to work together on this. I don't care, as long as we can beat Kishibe. Let's get started. So says Arata. Any objections from our wild one? Hang on just a second, I want to tell everybody something. So, that's the whole story behind the Paradise Lost plan, I see. Destroy the human world? Seriously? I wasn't expecting it to be that serious. Now all my theories have been proven. Thank you. Wild one. Don't thank me, it's Omnimon who deserves all the thanks. And Kyoko, could you knock it off with the wild one thing? I think it's time to start the meeting for real now. We have Fact A. Rie Kishibe's objective is to open a hole in the dimensional wall. A sort of dimensional door, if you will. Fact B. Rie Kishibe has abducted Yuko Kamishiro. These two facts cannot be unrelated. She must have needed B in order to carry out A. And yet A has still to be achieved. Our strategy must therefore allow us to both successfully rescue Yuko Kamishiro, as well as to stop all aspects of the Paradise Lost plan. Ah, my brain hurts already. We can't worry about the rationale for B right now. The plan's too bold as it is. An excellent conjecture, true. But I have some new evidence I'd like to present. It should clear away your doubts. As vague as ever. You never change. Having run simulations on the labyrinth locations and the detectable digital wave flows, I've identified the existence of a large-scale, stable, and regularly occurring energy locus. It is a circular flow of energy that covers all of Tokyo. I've named this circular network the digital line. Surprisingly, this energy locus, which is comprised of digital waves, is under human control. In all probability, it is under the control of Kashibo at Kamashido. The Eden spots placed throughout the city also seem to be related to this energy locus. I get it. That network in Shinjuku where Rasha jumped was part of it. This is the secret behind the Eden spots. So they're pathways? Sort of like lymph nodes? That's right. The network of lymph node-like structures resembles ley lines, conduits of supernatural energy known from antiquity. A digital version of an energy line. Kishibe must have spent a long time putting this digital line together. The structure that cycles the digital waves seems to be a kind of energy reactor. The structure is truly well constructed. It stores, excites, amplifies, and releases energy. When the massive amount of energy stored in the digital line is released as a digital wave, I believe this door will open. Given how amplified I estimate this energy to be, I feel it's safe to say that the Paradise Lost plan could be brought into fruition at any time. Furthermore, there's a place right now where the energy flow is changing drastically. Tracing that flow back, we arrive at Roppongi. Beneath Roppongi is a Kamashido research facility. It's called the Roppongi Underground Center. Very dry, no? The name makes you think it's a government-related facility. Yes, the underpass you investigated before. This is that certain facility that was back there. Upon analysis of your log data, the coordinates match where you left Yuko. That's gotta be the nerve center where this is all based out of. If we attack there, we get Yuko. That one's victory, but how do we stop Kishibe's plan? If B is needed to achieve A, then when B occurs, if condition C is needed to achieve A, then B will... Stop! My brain totally can't take anymore. Just shut up, Arata, you geek. That's not a nice thing to say. Don't say that. Geeky Arata, we'll call you Gita for short. You know, sometimes I'm not paying enough attention to censor stuff. It's okay, Gita. We've got to interfere with her control of the digital waves itself. As I explained, the digital line is an artificial construct for controlling digital wave flow. That control occurs via various terminals, including the Eden spots, for its functions. In other words, if we could jam them. That's it. You're talking about an analog method. In other words, knock out the power, right? Exactly. But they must be aware of their own vulnerabilities, and likely have backup power supplies already prepared. Therefore, we're going to need to strike in multiple places at once, or our whole plan comes apart. So we get a lot of people and turn the power off? You'd plunge all of Tokyo into a blackout. Leave this to me, Kyoko. Hang on, all of Tokyo, but who? What do you mean? I'm a hacker, right? And hackers can only do one thing, right? Gather all my buds, and then we hack into the power supply systems throughout the city, all at once. We'll play nice. It'll take some time, but we'll be able to keep the range of effect to a bare minimum. I see. I had been thinking of asking you to hack into the various Eden spots here and there. Assuming, as we should, that Kishibe is full of lies, we should strike at the weak points first. Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness, as the saying goes. That's from, Sun Tzu. Oh, excellent. Sun Tzu. Okay then, I don't get it, but I get it. It's like I don't got it, but I got it. They're just gonna turn off the power. That's... If Arata's doing that, then we're going for Yuko, right, Rasha? So good of you to grasp that so quickly. You should head to the Roppongi Underground Center right now, from the underpass. Rasha knows the way, I believe. Yeah, I've played this game before. Then we start on our objectives simultaneously. I'll leave Yuko to you guys. Okay, we're totally gonna rescue Yuko and put a stop to the parachute cord plan. Parachute cord? No, that's not what this plan is. Oh my gosh, I'm getting Pokemon Coliseum flashbacks again. This is nice. Right. Nakano Underground. Alright, I just realized I haven't checked my Digilab in a long, long time. I may not have had it running. They might not be all level 60 like I hoped they would be. But we'll see. Okay, cool. Yep, they all went up. See, this gold Numamon is already ready to turn into a platinum Numamon. And then I have a bunch of really over-leveled Digimon. Did I get a memory up or something? Like, why do I have 6 empty slots? Yeah! I'm wearing the shirt that the guy with the glasses and the laptop cases wear. I did it on purpose, actually. Okay, Lady Devimon or Talmon? I think I like Lady Devimon a little more. I mean, look at her. She's so cool. And she has a little ghost coming out of her neck. Wouldn't that be awesome? She's, increases damage from dark skills, and then has 2 magic attacks that do really tiny amounts of dark damage to all foes. And then this guy's only level 9 because that's the highest he can get. All information past that just falls out of his little digi head. Oh, Metal Greymon can digivolve. And he could turn into that guy if only I have his hit points go up 20. If he goes up like 1 or 2 more levels, he'll be this guy. But he can turn into this guy. I don't know who it is. Gaiomon. Okay, Gaiomon is Yuko's favorite Digimon. Backwater Camp increases damage given by 20%, but also increases damage by 20%. So he's the ultimate glass cannon. And he has a Will-O-Wisp slash, which is really strong. It's almost as strong as Vulcan Hammer. And then this is my first Mega that I actually obtained. So that's a reason for Gaiomon to be significant to me. And I have enough room in my party to just, no, not totally replace. Oh, but I still need 1 Mega in my team to do the thing. to be able to use my security. So his ABI isn't high enough for that guy. His attack's not high enough for either of these two guys. So I may... What do you mean? His attack has to be really high? Yeah, so he's not gonna be able to get those until he's like level 70. And here I thought attack would be Metal Tyrannomon's main stat. Okay, that's pretty cool. He has Dark Terra Force. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Physical attack, 100 dark damage to all foes, with a 30% chance of increasing defense by 20%. And then this is... What do you mean extra strong? That's super vague. Like, is it... How much damage is it? Is it like 300 damage? Is it 400? Yeah, so I looked it up, and Black Tornado actually has 0... Or all it said was 0 damage. So that's not helpful. This guy can turn into a Vademon, I may as well. Vademon can actually not digivolve into our Platinum Sukimon, or Platinum Numamon. Guess out of all these, oh my gosh, you have to make its attack so powerful to get it to turn into a Wagamon or something. There's my first Gekomon. Look how silly he looks. And then there's Sanglupmon and Lekismon. These two both require some cam. Lekismon actually it looks a little less dumb than whoever the other guy was. And then I'll... Yep, he can get to level 65. Great. They all can, so that's a relief. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 megas right now. Unfortunately, Zudomon is only in Ultimate. So, I think I will take out this Black King Numamon because he has probably the worst items currently equipped. Very soon he'll be able to turn into Ravemon. Somehow I ended up having enough room for Gaiomon, Black War Greymon, and I have 5 megas again, and 3 Black King Numamons. So that's pretty cool. Right, Nakano Underpass. That Dilichi lab is just so distracting. Are you excited to discover the mysteries? Whoa, We're underground now? Who would have thought there'd be a big tunnel down here? So humid here and all the walls are so crawly. It's really undergroundy. Wait, crawly? Is there a tiny digital shift happening here? The effect of the digital wave is stronger than it was before. Digimon and Eaters are likely to appear. Be ready for anything. Okay, won't do anyone any good if we wear ourselves out before we can save Yuko. Come on, Rasha. Let's go walking to Roppongi. Wait a minute, are we supposed to go on foot? Have you just now noticed that Roppongi is about 10 kilometers away? Walking there will take about 2 hours. 10 kilometers? 2 hours? What do we do? Physically speaking. Guess we'll just have to tough it out. Left, right, left. She's so sad. Is that Faye? Yep, I got these two guys and then a really silly little snail. And I want the one with the researchers. There we go. Then I'm actually gonna take the large capacity USB off of this guy and then I don't know what, an attack attach. There we go. Good enough. Actually, do you have better moves? Because these are like baby moves. Wait, we don't need a magic attack. Look how dumb he is. He's only got like 50 intelligence. Oh, do you have any like little dumb things I can equip to you to make you look silly? No. Not right now, anyway. Just gotta do this for 2 hours. No, not deaf. What do I do with deaf? It feels like the Digimon I keep company with are getting dumber. Like, cause this guy's only got like 57 intelligence. What's going on? You for real right now? He's ready to go into the Dumb Club. Have you ever visited the Dumb Club? It's pretty fun. Eh? Did I miss something? Are you all suddenly wearing rollerblades or something? Or have you broken into a dead run, panting breathlessly to get to Yuko's side? What? What are you on about, Kyoko? We're walking normally, maybe even slower than that. Why? Then why was I getting a signal from your Digivices in Akasaka after 20 or so minutes? Akasaka? No, even if we ran for dear life to rescue Yuko, we'd never get there that fast. Then the labyrinth might be having a slight physical effect on you here. Huh? What do you mean? The distance to Roppongi has been shortened due to the digital shift. You can't tell being underground. But the spatial distortion has contracted the distance, allowing you to reach Roppongi much more quickly than expected. Really? Great. I only stood half of what you said, but I guess the digital shift is in our favor? I also just noticed something else. There's a signal from another Digivice behind you. It could be an enemy. Be on guard. What? On guard? Are we fencing now? What are you doing in a place like this? Y'all are going to rescue Yuko, right? Yuko or Yugo? Which reminds me, you knew that Yugo was Yuko all along? Sure enough, I knew. What was Yuko doing with a different avatar? Why did she do it? That was the form of Yuko's brother. Her brother? Yeah, he has Eden syndrome. He's been out for years now. Her older brother, Yugo. Yuko used that avatar to protect the Eden that her father built, in the guise of the Zaxxon hacker, Yugo. Why did she do that? Yuko's ties to her family were weak. I think she craved a certain something to stay connected. Something for her family? Yuko? Is that what she was after? Yuko helped me out when I needed it. She gave me a place where I could be myself. So please, let me come with y'all. I want to help rescue Yuko. Let me help. Hang on. Is she serious? I mean, I guess she wants the same thing we do to rescue Yuko. Okay, let's do this together. Together we can probably rescue Yuko. Nokia, thanks. Forget the thank yous, you're making me feel awkward. Let's just keep things the same as usual. Same as usual, you frumpy. Turn it down a notch. Okay, we're here, you go. We're here. You go. I don't know what I just read. And now the layout is completely different since we talked to Faye. Now guys, this Black King Numamon is more important than either of you. Because he can get us item drops. And he may not look like it, but he can do just as much damage as you guys can. And if I go this way, I get a special treasure. Sleep Barrier DX. That might be helpful someday, but I don't know. Eventually we'll have access to a move called Status Barrier. How come Black War Greymon has yellow hair instead of orange? Those are some cool swords though. You don't see them shaped like that too often, huh? Wouldn't that make it harder to block with? Like, since it's just... I don't know how to explain it, but... Yes! Taking longer to do stuff gets you memory. And then, Black War Greymon looks like he's a sumo wrestler. He's got the sumo wrestler underwear. So let's look at this. Do my, I have 1 virus, 2 viruses, 3 viruses. 4 viruses, 5 viruses. Yep, just this guy's a data and this is a vaccine. That's all I got going. You know what? I think now is a great time to eat that Platinum Numamon. Nah, I don't know. But if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna. Yeah. So here we go. It's like, The Promised Neverland. Okay, that one's got... There we go. Needs to be level 55. That's actually gonna take some doing. Oh, I forgot to do these guys. Gargomon, that's what they're called. Thought it was, you know, with Gaugomon, I thought it would... And then Gardramon, really, from the same place? They're just there to confuse me with the names. Yeah, there's probably no way to get him up 5 levels without some serious work. Can I use these guys as... I can use these guys as... as food? It's a little too crazy. Oh well. That's good enough for now. I know I'll be able to defeat them very easily. It'd be nice to have a mega vaccine, though. I had the ultimate vaccines, but I didn't have, but all my megas are viruses. This is Kamoshiro's underground facility? Yuko's really in here somewhere? There's a faint signal from the Royal Knights. This is it, no doubt. Huh? Hey, over there. So, you've come. You step away from Yuko right this instant. You're not gonna get away with this. I'm afraid I don't follow you. At last, the source of the calamity. Well, we can eliminate these filthy humans once and for all. We're here now, and there's no way you're getting away with that. We already know you're being manipulated by the Royal Knights. I don't care if that's what King Drassel wants or not, there's no way I'm letting you destroy humanity. Omnimon's put you up to this. Omnimon, you're as much of a fool as these failures of human beings are. To support humans and to turn your back on the nobler ideals. What? You? It can't be. Nokia, be careful. This woman, she is not human. What do you mean by that? This Kishibe is... Huh? What? There's something strange going on. Finally, this moment has come. None shall hinder me, as if they ever could. This is bad. She means to start the plan. It's too late. Open, door of judgment. Okay, the preparations are nearly complete. Now the others just need to rescue Yuko. Huh? My, aren't we busy? Hey, you little rat, what are you doing here, Suedo? No, I just thought you might be busy. I came to lend a hand. Huh? Is this your idea of a joke? Sorry, but I don't have time to hang with you. So what's the plan, Arata, my pal? For the sake of argument, let's say the cause for these distortions cropping up in our world was you and your friends. What? Distortions? What the heck are you talking about? But it's thanks to those distortions that this world is on the brink of evolving into something new. Don't make me say it again. I don't have time for you and your jokes. You're Kishibe's errand boy, right? You just came to interfere with our plans. Nobody really understands what's truly going on, and I'm including Kishibe in that too. By the way, or should I say, what used to be Kishibe, I am simply searching for possibilities. That the world will embark on a better evolution. It is for the sake of that possibility that I've been watching you hackers all along. You desire to tear down the vanity of the paradise called Eden. I felt the power of your future and the possibilities it might bring forth. So I nurtured it, let it blossom into something beautiful. That was the reason why I developed and gave you the Digimon capture program. You're the one who created Digimon capture? It was a side effect of our research. More importantly, though, a door is opening up to a new world. The world I have wanted to lay my eyes on will soon be here. What? No! Now then, I must be going. Let us meet again. When you are ready to open the door to your new possibilities, come talk to me. I don't know, that could be a meme. Hey, wait! Dang. We need to focus on putting a plan together, otherwise the others will. The door has opened. I've broken the laws of the physical universe. She's kidding, right? I can feel it. The world is shifting to the digital. Farewell, wretched human scum. What's happening? She's glowing. She was Crusadermon the whole time? Is that a Digimon? That's Crusadermon. A royal knight like me. She was using Rie Kishibe's body as a vessel in order to act in secret this whole time. Then what happened to her body just now? What? Omnimon? You're in the real world now? The time has finally come. The door has joined the two worlds. It's been a long time, Omnimon. My fellow proud and gallant royal knight. It's not too late for you, you know. You can still join us. Together we can destroy the humans and save our world. For starters, get the ones you're with. Omnimon, I shall not. Oh, you disobey King Gracil's commands to the very end. Is that the will of King Gracil, to destroy humanity? I have long had my doubts. And I have learned something by working with Nokia and her friends. Humans do not deserve to be destroyed. You're a disgrace to the Royal Knights. Very well, I will put an end to you by and by. It will be an act of mercy. Oh, gosh. Why is its combo rate so high? Oh my gosh. No, don't heal. Okay, I really needed vaccines to win this battle, huh? Unless we're gonna get some super boost. Okay. Who is healing? It's Gaioma. Do not heal the Black King Numamon. You have better stuff to do. 70. Oh, cool. That's why. Because of Omnimon's chain maxes. And I'm already out of SP to do a second Black Tornado. Or I'm out. And then your job now is to... I don't know why it has to take his turn to do it. for me to use an item. What is Black King Numamon doing while we're waiting? I totally could have had you. It's too early to release my true power. But it's just a matter of time. You will run from this fight? I go to greet my comrades. I shall deal with you later. Wahaha. And then here's the cinematic scene. One of the only ones. Oh, cool! There's a gigantic, huge Digimon. She's like, you guys weren't happy enough, so now I'm gonna hurt you. What's going on? Or better yet, what are we gonna do? See, this is proof that the people who play Digimon are the ones who are are the most important people in Japan right now for the next like 20 minutes as I beat up that giant dragon. What's going on? A blackout! Wait, a blackout? Arata and his buds were gonna cut the power! Isn't it a little late for that, or nah? No, it isn't. Ho ho! It can't be! The dimensional door has closed? Foolish humans! Such impudence! Still, even that brief connection to the digital world should leave enough of a lingering effect. Digital shifts must be occurring over a wide area. This is proof. The proof is in how I'm able to retain this form. I can feel the power of the other royal knights. They're here somewhere. I shall search out the others, and together we shall destroy the human world. The plan may need slight adjustments, but there's no change in my plan. Waha! I don't need to translate the laughing. No, I was too late. I'm sorry. That was completely my fault. Nothing to worry about. You closed the dimensional door. Omni-Man said we avoided the worst. It's okay. We'll figure something out. Yeah, I sure hope so. I don't know why I bother trying to cheer him up. He's always the same old grump. Oh, that's right. Yuko. Let me know in the comments which Digimon I would be. No! No! Don't eat Yuko! How are you so fast, anyway? Eaters aren't supposed to move that fast. Oh, but this is cool! Wait, where are her feet? Oh, she's still stuck in the machine. It fused with the machine, which is still in the background somehow. An eater? Yuko! Get away from her! Yes! Although I don't think that's gonna make that any difference in this battle. Wait, we didn't get experience for... Oh, because we never finished fighting Crusadermon. Alright, well, our boy here has already done what he can do. Memory divide? What does that do? No, don't heal! Don't heal the snail! Oh. That made no difference in our turn order. Why did you do that? Yep, let's do Wingdramon. Although he doesn't get the stat boost. Not that it matters, because the stat boost didn't do anything. Whoa! Oh, it's because Wingdramon's level 50, that's why it does more than a level 1 Mega Digimon. They can just make us all asleep? That's terrifying. Except for the one who used Status Barrier, not that I have ever seen a guest party member affected by status anyway. Oh, I thought that would be it. Or is this like one of those battles where it has to get down to 1 hit point? It's no use. The thing won't come off. It's okay for us to take this thing down like this. What'll happen to Yuko if we do that? You don't think it would... No, we can't let this happen. Please save Yuko. Eaters are digital entities, which means... What? What is it? You're not thinking of connect jumping into an eater. I don't care. Do whatever it takes. Help her. Tiger Vespamon. It's okay. I will go in your stead. Ugh. What? I didn't issue no command like that. What kind of program acts on its own? Because they can enter the physical world now. It's okay, Faye. Trust your Digimon. It's like I said, Digimon are not just programs. Trust my Digimon? Whoa! Oh yeah, this part's pretty weird. It's artistic. If it's driving you insane right now, just look away, okay? Or think of how I'm here. I hope that helps. And I'm totally chill. It's over. There's nothing else I can do. She is sad. That is what I translate. Yugo came down with Eden syndrome 8 years ago. Because my father was so busy developing Eden, I took his place at Yugo's bedside. No matter how many times I called to him, he wouldn't wake up. So I stopped trying. My father died. It was Miss Rie who tried to cheer me up. They're the same height. She taught me that there was a way for me to not lose my family. She said I should become Yugo and lead the hackers to protect the Eden my father built. When I was lost and alone, that made sense to me somehow. And so, I abandoned myself and became Yugo. Thought I could lose myself and connect to my family at the same time, but it was all lies. She has a cool haircut. It's like 5 different lengths. It was all part of Miss Rie's scheme. All the Zaxxons, they weren't following me. I wasn't protecting Eden. It was all Miss Rie. She's still sad. But if we do a Digimon battle, it should make her not sad. Why won't you leave me alone? She thinks it's her fault. Is this the Digimon I gave to Faye? Yuko, you are most definitely not alone. Ever since you introduced me and Faye, we have had each other. You gave us a place where we could be ourselves. I stand with Faye, and Faye, she stands with you. Try to remember. Someone must have always been at your side, even now. Hey! Oh, this guy. Yes, Rasha. I see. Yeah, you're right. I remember seeing something my father told me. When I was little and I was crying, he said, "No one will be alone in the Eden your daddies created. No matter how far apart their bodies might be, they will still be able to reach out a hand to each other." That's what Eden is for, a cyberspace unbound by the laws of the physical world. I think I finally understand something Nokia said. Thank you so much for bringing my friends to me, for reaching out a hand to me. I'm gonna jump into her heart. I'm in through here. Please, get me out of here. I want to be with you all again. Oh, there's a little train from Galacta Park. And some bookshelves. And a rocking horse. And some colored pencils. Please, open your eyes. Huh? Hey? Yuko! Thank you for considering me your friend. Of course you're my friend. We'll always be friends. Always. Oh, really? Friends? Is that good enough? Don't you really want more than that? Watch what you are saying in front of Yuko. What are you talking about? What were you imagining? Oh. Who you calling? Hey. You can't see. Faye just told you to open your eyes, and now your eyes are closed. Huh? What? He disappeared? Why all of a sudden like that? I guess. I don't know what's happening. This way, this way. Yeah, that's Yuko, that's Sanada, Arata, that's Nokia, and that's Yuko. Really? I'm scared. Let's go home. It's okay. Let's go. Hurry! Come this way! Faster! Faster! Whoa! Chapter 12. Wandering. Nope, no Digimon encounters here. This is pretty cool. Look at these flowers. The pollen is just floating up and disappearing into the air, making it... Achoo! Achoo! Yo, what up? Anyway, what he's saying is unreadable. Is this a battle, or am I just going to another part of a cutscene? Huh? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's really not that hard. Yugo? Oh, I am Yugo. Yuko's brother. I thought I was calling you the right name. I knew who you were. My body succumbed to Eden syndrome and still sleeps. I am like you. How do you know? No, I'm different. My body is completely cyber. Anyway, thank you for saving my sister from erosion. I also tried to save her, but had you not been there, she would have been devoured. Your means of doing so had never occurred to me. Your connection jump was quite the surprise. And it was because you connected with the Eater that we were able to meet like this. That's right. I called out to you. You responded and came here, yeah? You just woke up here? You don't remember what happened? Maybe in part because I called you. To respond to someone's call, you have that power, do you not? Aren't you curious where here is? This is a special area found on a certain network. I hastily created it in order to meet with you. You responded to my voice and accessed this network. Within you lies a fragment of me. It's a piece of my memories. This is how my voice reached you. I was so happy when I learned you had it. But it might have caused other problems. The strange thing you've experienced here, they're all the effects of my memory fragment. You must have had similar experiences. They were the result of my memories drawing you in. I, too, have had a few large fragments that make me reflect a lot on my physical body. This might have been troublesome for you. So shouldn't he look 8 years younger than he does right now? You're the ghost of the pale boy? I don't know what form my fragments take, but I see. A ghost. That must be very unsettling. I bet it frightened Yuko and Nokia. Why them? Someone's come for you. I'm surprised. How did they find us? She has a very deep, very strong connection with you. It's Shrek. Thank you for answering me. I am glad we met. Tell Yuko, Nokia, and Arata I am okay. So, look for me. It's just a white screen, and now it's a black screen, and now I'm chillin'. I think this is Shinjuku or Shibuya. I can never remember the difference. Whoa, I got through. Where the heck have you been? Are you okay? Was there a problem of some sort? Hey, ask the questions one at a time. We haven't been to make contact for over a week. Been able to. They keep missing words. And considering the way we parted, naturally we were worried. Okay, I get it. Anyway, it's great to see he's still in one piece. We can handle the details when we meet up in person. Is that okay? Okay then, let's meet up in Nakano. I bet he wants to go back to the agency. See you later. Seems like I had everyone worried about me. Let's get back to the agency. Welcome home. Thank goodness. Oh, I'm so glad you're okay. You're not injured? You're alright? Where were you and what were you doing? Like I said, ask the questions one at a time. It's no use, Arata. You should have seen Yuko when he disappeared. She was so worried. Don't get the wrong idea. You vanished before I could say a proper thanks, and I've slept badly all week, that's all. If you're gonna disappear, let me say thanks first so we can end things properly. Isn't this hard to get act a bit beneath you? Anyway, thank you so much for what you did. We weren't the only ones that were worried. Kyoko kept looking for you the whole time, but she went off the radar a little while ago. Would you tell Kyoko that you're safe and back with us? You should be able to reach her with your Digivice. You're not having any luck with yours either? Kyoko, just where did you get off to? Tell them I'm okay. The government is rushing to respond to the mysterious phenomenon that is still blanketing the greater Tokyo area. We asked specialists about this strange phenomenon, which makes it seem like victims have become lost in some kind of virtual world. Have you looked outside? The real world's been changing ever since. This is all they can talk about on the TV news. Know-nothing experts have theory after theory. A major digital shift has been occurring since the dimensional door opened, and it's showing no signs of resolving itself anytime soon. And Digimon are wandering free around Tokyo. I'm not worried about the Digimon. It's the Eaters who are attacking people indiscriminately. If only I could have stopped them faster. Man, that'd be so scary if Neopets came out of the sky and they were upset at everyone who forgot to feed them. We already said we weren't going there, Arata. How can you be so casual about this? Eaters are attacking people as we speak. That may be true, but... And then there's Kishibe, Crusadermon, right? She's totally on the loose. That's right. We still haven't picked up her trail. Hackers have abducted Rie Kishibe, the CEO of Kamishiro. Or at least that's what the idiots in the media are speculating. Doesn't matter what it is, hackers are responsible for all the bad things that are happening. Everyone's so happy to paint them as the villains. No big surprise. Usually hackers are up to no good in their day-to-day activities, but this time the real harm came when the hackers failed. I thought we said, but what about your disappearance? What happened? Tell us about it. You can't explain it? Surely it wasn't all just a dream or anything. Did you really meet my brother? He lies in Central Hospital, unconscious and in a coma after succumbing to Eden Syndrome, and to think you talked to him. Was it like he was an avatar from Eden? He thanked you for helping me? My brother said that? My brother. I want to rescue him. I will find a cure for Eden Syndrome. It will save the countless people who suffer from Eden Syndrome, and save the Eden my father built. To that end, I must find that person and finish things once and for all. Let's find Rie Kishibe, Crusadermon. She must be involved in my father's death, and I'm betting she knows more about the Eaters too. I can't forgive Kishibe. She used the existence of hackers to her own personal gain. Royal Knights are high-level Digimon, right? Gotta find the way to fend them off, and the Eaters too. I'm worried about the Digimon. They're probably panicking due to all the sudden changes. They don't know what's going on, and they might lash out in fear. Left as things are, Omnimon says he wants to put a stop to that, and so the rebels are gonna help Omnimon. In other words, it's time to execute the super love Digimon strategy to the max. Seems we've decided what we want to do. No, what we have to do. What was that? Hey, are you okay? Hey, you're half cyber body. This is a large-scale digital shift taking place. It might be affecting your body, too. Oh, detective! I should have figured you'd all be here. Kyoko isn't here. Can we help you with something? Well, I actually came to see... It's me, right? You figured that out quick. I thought you'd come for me sooner or later. It's about that hacking case, right? Yes. Before long, you, Arata Sanada, will be on the wanted list. Why? What's gonna happen? A warrant came during the blackout, and then there was the disappearance of Kameshiro's CEO. Wait. Sure, he was hacking, but he had just cause. And as for Miss Rie's disappearance... I know, but my superiors want Arata brought in for questioning, as a person of interest. They selected a scapegoat in the hope of easing public panic, right? That's how the big shots think. I'm sorry to say it, but you're right. I heard the facts from Kyo-chan. I might not know as much as you kids, but I'm starting to get a handle on what's been going on throughout Tokyo lately. I will have a word with my boss. So Arata, your job is to stay here under police protection, okay? That sucks. Hey, run out on us and you'll be in it even deeper. You're still a minor. Listen to me. I'm an adult. Hey, Arata, wouldn't it be better to do what the detective says for a change? Besides, the reason he was hacking in the first place was all part of a plan to rescue me. All of us are involved in these cases. We're all equally guilty. If you want to question Arata, then we should all share responsibility. Whoa, hey, Yuko. This is getting a bit too messy. It's the truth. You shouldn't have to bear this all alone. Stop trying to be so tough. But then again, you were Yugo. You'll know what I'm about to say. I'm not trying to take a stand, waiting for someone to cover for me. What happens when the cops finger all of us? There's some stuff I have to do, right? Let's pretend that outburst just now never happened, Detective Matayoshi. You probably would have anyway. If Yuko and the others are guilty, he would have pretended that that outburst didn't happen. If Yuko and the others are guilty, then so are you. You got information from Kyoko, right? What? What are you talking about? Sorry, I was thinking about whether Date was up to anything illicit again. I was distracted and wasn't listening. Thanks. And I'm sorry, but I can't go along with your suggestions. Me? Under the protection of a stodgy old adult like you? Yeah, that's not happening. You're not afraid to speak your mind, kid. Still, you're not in any position to be tough, you know? That's not it. I don't think the police would understand my story. I guess I trust you, though. So, I'm a wanted national fugitive now. One more item off my bucket list. Excellent. But that means I won't be able to stay with you all anymore. Arata? Arata. That's how they pronounced it? Oh. Hang on there, Sanada. Don't do anything foolish. Now who's the fool? When have you ever heard of a hacker backing down because someone told them to stop? Oh. Sure is handy being able to summon up Digimon at will. With this I can get away no problem. Oh yeah, that's right. You really are too soft-hearted. I'd get that fixed if I were you. Alright then, it's pretty cool hanging out with you all. Ciao! Don't let him find out you even exist, okay? He doesn't care about your feelings. Arata, why? What do we do? If Arata looks guilty, then the rest of us are free to move about as before. We need to hurry up and solve this case as soon as we can. Solve it, and we can prove Arata's innocence. That's what he's trying to accomplish for us here. What? Really? If that's it, then he should just say so. What a pain. And such a poser! Arata, you grandstanding buffoon! He certainly is grandstanding. It's like an affliction with him. But he's taken on a big risk. We won't let that be in vain. You're right. We have to do our jobs too. I'll look for Miss Rie. I'll be in touch if I find anything. I'll work on the Super Love Digimon strategy to the max, collecting info, friendship, and love from the Digimon. Arata will remain on the wanted list, I bet. Wonder where Kyoko's gone off to. What should I do next? I know where Kyoko's gone off to. Oh no, her voice was a little different, so he didn't totally get it. Guess I'll be doing whatever I can. And that's it for this video.